Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mr. Ryder from Mr. Riley's World. Hopefully, everyone is doing well, continuing to stay safe. And so, we're coming to you live from the West Coast, the best coast, if you will. Man, just so excited to do this again and just go live and just kind of go live on the channel for a little bit. So, let's see, tonight. Uh, day two. I'm trying to go live at least 7 days in a row, and then maybe we'll extend that, and we'll see how it goes. And so, again, just coming to you live from the West Coast, the best coast. Hopefully, you're doing well, you and yours, staying safe, and all that kind of good stuff. Tonight, we're basically going to talk about how to create an IG story using Canva. And so I know a little bit about Canva. I'm just beginning to hop in there, and I just wanted to kind of share my knowledge and bring some light, maybe help some people in the process. And so, this channel, if you're new to the channel, I am an early childhood special educator here on the West Coast, and also love technology, and I love hanging out with my family. So that's kind of what this channel is all about. And so for the next few days, we're just going to do some tutorials centered around Canva, around the technology, and just trying to help some people out. So maybe you'll find value. And if you happen to find value in this video, then go ahead and go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment, and then also subscribe. That way you'll know anytime I drop a brand new video. Now, you might want to check out this video right here. Basically, it's an overview of Canva and what you can do with Canva, just getting started with Canva and graphic design. And so go ahead and check out this video and see if that will help you out in your need to just learn and understand, Canva and graphic design, basic graphic design. So tonight we're going to tackle how to create an IG story in Canva. Now, IG story, and I really didn't start using IG, the story part, until this summer. It took me a while to kind of catch on. But if you don't know what IG, the story is, basically it's a small video, probably about 15 seconds. It could go longer, but basically it'll appear in your Instagram feed, and it'll stay there for about 24 hours. And so you can have a whole video, maybe a minute, 2 minute long video of you doing whatever you do. And so it'll chop it up into 15-second segments. And so that's kind of what we're going to do tonight. And matter of fact, if I can, if you just, don't know what an IG story is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it up on my handheld camera here, and you can actually see what Canva is all about. So there it is. Let's just go over and let's see. I don't want to hit D nice, but that's my brother right there. What up, C Love? Happy belated birthday. But let's go ahead and hit, let me see, someone who might not mind. Let's go with Zoe. Okay. So that's my friend Zoe right there. And so just a 15-second picture of her. And then also people are using story to as a way to get their message or name out, or products via commercials. And so this is kind of what this is. This is a commercial for Los Angeles County of Education. And so, just trying to educate the public about COVID-19. And so if I just click on it, there's a series of smaller videos. Someone here, these are hard facts. She's hanging out in her room with a blanket. And so these are Instagram stories. They'll appear there for 15 seconds, and then they'll remain on the Instagram users feed for about 24 hours. So it might be a video, it might be a poll, it might be a picture with some text. And so what we're going to do tonight is basically give you a more professional way to create content using Canva, and then you can upload it to your IG story, right? All right, so let's go ahead and share the screen, and then we're gonna just practice. And so in the other video that you can watch that I was talking about earlier, kind of talked about the overview of Canva, just some of the menus across the top. And so tonight we're just gonna hop back into Instagram. Last night we did a small demonstration and created an Instagram post. And so we're just going to take it one step further and talk about the Instagram story. So let's go ahead and click on this bad boy. And it's the same vertical size that you would see the videos, the shorts on YouTube. So kind of that same sizing there. So we're going to create. And actually, you know what? I didn't even talk about what we're going to do. Let me go back to the rundown really quick. The teacher in me, this is kind of what we do, give an overview of what we're going to cover. And then you want to make sure at the very end, you just want to review what you've covered. So tonight, again, we're just going to show how to create an IG story in Canva. We're going to use one of the themes in Canva. And then we're also we're going to test my design skills here tonight. We're also going to try to create a IG story from scratch. So we'll do two things tonight before we finish up. So let's go ahead and go back to our screen here. Okay, so here's our home. And what I want to do, since Monday is Martin Luther King Day, holiday, it's always the third Monday in January. I believe his birthday is January 15th. And so that third Monday is always that we always celebrate the man, the legacy of Dr. King. And so what I thought I would do is just create a more professional graphic that I can use and post either on my Instagram feed or maybe one of the other social media accounts that I manage. And so I might just go ahead and use it for mine. Alrighty. So what I want to do, first of all, is kind of just see what the templates have to offer, right? And so last night we talked about the templates. So if I type in Martin Luther King Jr., something should come up. And so let's go ahead and do that right now. Just give a sense of what Instagram already has. So if you're short on time, this would be a good way for you to create something a little bit more professional look for your Instagram story. So MartinLutherKing, and there he is, Martin Luther King. Boom. And so there you go. They already had some templates already in the story format. And so which ones do I want to use? There are all kind of goodies over here, several different goodies. So here's this one right here. Let me see if I can enlarge it just a tad so that you guys can see the goodness that is what I'm showing there. So that's probably the best that I can do. I click on another one, has kind of like a cartoonish feel, but it's basic as well. If I wanted to say, celebrating, Dr. King, have a wonderful Dr. King Day. Dr. King, we honor your legacy today. And I can put from, one of the organizations, like I said, that I represent, and work on those social media accounts. This one here, this is another one, January 17th, and this was already done, so I didn't have to do anything. If I just, the only thing I probably would take out is just the information right here. I would either put in my own social media accounts information right here, or I would just totally delete it altogether. There's this one right here. I saw this one initially when I just typed in MLK in the search bar at the top, and it only gave me this particular template. And so I was like, oh man. And then I was like, you know what, let me widen the search and put in Martin Luther King. And so I like this one right here, but I want to use this one right here. So I think this is the one that we're going to stick with. And so yeah, that's what we're going to stick with right here. Now, if I just want to keep this template right here, use it, I can put in, the man, the myth, the legend, the legacy, or something like that. But for me, I want to bring in an image of Dr. King. So what I'm going to do, I have not preloaded any images. So those are some of the images that I already have loaded into Canva. And so I already have a couple on my desktop. I'm just going to drag over into Canva, and we might be able to use these images at some point. So either in this particular graphic that we're going to create, or the one that we're going to create from scratch. And I know I had several others. There's the King Center right here. So I think I had one more famous photo of him standing at the March on Washington in 1963, where he delivered the "I Have a Dream" speech. Okay, so we have several different images that we will use. And so I think I want to use this one right here. This is an image that is used most commonly. And what I want to do is I don't want to all the background noise for this. I just really want his face. And so there's a tool that you can use. It's called the background remover. So again, yesterday I showed how really it's real easy that you can just drag the image and he's right there. And because the image is highlighted up here at the top where it says edit image, we're going to edit the image. And then we want to use the background remover. So let's remove the background. And as you see in this photo here, it has like a image of the flag, but I just want, just his face. So let's remove the background remover, BG remover. And it should take all that. And then basically all the space around him will be transparent. Basically, it looks like it's converting it into what we call a PNG file kind of situation. So let's see if it does what it's supposed to do. It's trying. And we'll just have to wait. Don't film me now. But if we're not able to take out the background, what I'll probably do is just make it a little bit smaller so that it can fit into space. So we'll see. We'll give it several more moments for this to happen. When it's an Apple product, we call this the spinning gear. So I don't know if, we call this the spinning C in Canva, but we'll just wait. And again, I did pick up this image from the internet, so it might be trying to figure out how to remove the background, because I'm sure this image has been used over and over and over again. So we'll see. And I know it's not my internet because I'm actually live right now. So yeah. And if you happen to be watching right now, that's cool. Go ahead and drop some comments just to let me know that you're here. And then if you're watching on the replay, just go ahead and say, hey, Mr. Riley, this is pretty cool. You can use the hashtag replay squad. That would be really, really cool. Okay, come on, graphic. Do what you need to do, man. It's just taking its own sweet time. And yeah, I guess if I had my own original photograph of Dr. King, then it probably wouldn't take this long. Let me see if I can find another image of Dr. King, because this is taking quite some time and I'm not too sure. I've never experienced this. We wait. I can resize. I could just put it right there and then just change the opacity. But yeah, let's bring it down just a tad. And so if nothing else happens, this is the first for me. I've never had a photo not be able to convert it to take out the background. So this is new for me, but this is what happens on live TV, on a live show. Okay, so maybe I'll just do this. Hold on, okay. So let's just resize it, or I might even try one more time just to see what the heck is going on. But we could put the image there, and we'll try one more time. All right. Okay. Let's see what happens now. It may not work. We'll give it a couple of moments. If it doesn't, then we'll just use as is and keep it moving. And then, basically we'll have our graphic done for Dr. King, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And it is the 17th, so I might want to add, if I want to add a little text, just to make sure I can add down here, January 17th, 2022. There we go. So that's that right there. And it's still spinning. So we're just going to go ahead and here's what I'm going to do. Since I already made a change and added some text, I'm going to delete the picture. Let's see if that'll happen. Okay. Go back to my uploads and simply click on the image, make it smaller. Make it smaller. Or even if I wanted to make it larger, just change the opacity a little bit. I could do that as well. But we have that. We'll keep it right there. I'm not going to fool with it too much. Actually, let's go ahead and change the transparency. Kind of put him right there, maybe 50%. I like round numbers. So he's kind of right there, kind of faint. And, so that's, something I could write a post, hey, we appreciate you, Dr. King. Or, if I have several other images or photos or quotes of Dr. King, I can use this to post on my Instagram story. And then if I just simply want to download, if I'm good with this right here, I can just simply come over here to my download section, and actually let's call this MLK 2022. All right. So when I actually download the image, I'll know what exactly, I'll know the name of the file, right? So I don't have to go searching for a whole bunch of files. So that's the name of the file, MLK 2022. And if I really wanted to get detailed, I can put IG story, right? Okay. So that's that. And if I want to download, I want to change it to a JPEG. It's going to be the right size that I can upload to my Instagram account. And I just hit download. And it's going to download. You see the progress bar. And then it's over here in my download folder. Now, here's a great thing. It pays to have the use Canva on the desktop, and it also pays to have the app, right? So I'm a Mac, I'm an Apple dude. So let's go over here to my Canva account, and I'll actually show you the designs. It should be there. Okay, Canva's making me out to be a liar tonight. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Okay, that's the other one. Okay. Okay, there it is. Okay. So, let me just double check. There it is. Okay. So let's switch over to my handheld camera, and you'll be able to see now let me back out of it real quick so that you can see the goodness. Okay, so that's my iPhone right now. And if I go over to Canva, let's click on Canva, and there it is right there. There's the graphic right there. So I can just use my iPhone to upload this graphic to my IG story. It will, I don't have any animation. It's just a straight picture. It'll show for 15 seconds, and then it'll move away to someone else's IG story feed. But at least it'll stay there for 24 hours, right? And so that's a basic way to create a graphic using the template in Canva. Alrighty. Now, I did say that I'm going to try to get creative here live. And so let's go back to our graphic here. And I'm just going to go back to Canva, to the home, and I'm going to click IG story. So now we're going to try and get creative here. So here's the background, and I know I kind of want to use some brown, use some of the images that I have that I've already uploaded as it relates to Dr. King. And so let's kind of go for it real quick. All right. Background. Let's see. Let's maybe use a brown kind of background. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. It has some kind of texture to it. I'm just going to put in, and I know there's not a MLK background, but I'm just going to put in Martin Luther King. And they'll probably give me the image of his face or something. Watch. Yeah. Okay. So let's just look at some patterns or some gradients here. There's a whole bunch of different kind of gradients that we could use. Let's use this one. We're going to stick with this right here. Okay. Now I know somewhere in my graphic that I want to create, I just wanted to say MLK. So let's go with the text, and I could either use one of these flashy fonts over here, or I could use one of these fonts up here. So I don't want to make it too crazy for you right now. So let's just use this one right here. I don't have to do too much. It says Merry Christmas. And I can also change the font color and all that kind of good stuff. So I just really want 3 letters. I want MLK, right? And I just want to make that kind of large. Actually, I'll probably use MLK Day. So let's just make that, let's just say 200 for the sake. Okay, let's go a little bit larger. Let's go 400. Let's see what happens. Nope, that's too large. Okay, let's see if I can get that in there. Okay, you know what? Let's do 350. Let's see if that'll not type 350. 350 for the font size. So 350. And we want to put in, because I messed it up, MLK. MLK. Come on, I want a capital K. There we go. And then if I want to put maybe one of his images, him speaking, right? Just kind of put this right here. Got that right there. And there's some text right here. So let's go ahead and put the, hold on. Let's go back and let's edit the text. And now just put the same January 17th, 2022. All right. Let's kind of make that a little bit bigger so that it can be read. Make it bold it out. Make it larger. Okay. And I want to see if I can make, if I can delete the background for this particular image. Let's see. So we're going to click on it. And if it doesn't, that's fine too. It's not a big deal. Let's go to edit image. I just want to see what it look like. And so let's see. Again, this is a picture that I got off the internet, so it might be kind of difficult to, for the program to figure out which is the part that we want to, remove and the part that we want to keep. So I'm assuming now if I had original picture, if this was a digitized image, then an original picture of Dr. King actually standing there in 1963. We didn't have digital cameras back then. So it is, it's trying to find the background of this image. So I'm just going to hit, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So we got MLK, and just something really easy. Say, we salute you. Today we honor your legacy. Something like that. I don't know. So let's bring this up and simply say, today we honor your legacy. Right? Or it would have been cool if I, if I had a quote for him, from him that he, there's numerous quotes that he's, that people use. And we'll just make that bold. And yeah. So we go right there. Okay. So we have that in place. Just kind of real basic still. Today we honor your legacy, MLK. January 17th, 2022. And if I want to I think I'm gonna keep it like that. Now, here's another thing that you can do. We're going to actually animate this particular image. So right here where it says animate, we're going to animate, and we're going to turn this into like a small movie. Right now, I know there's a feature in IG Story that you can animate and do some creative things as well, but we're going to animate it, and then we're going to send it over, download it, and then when we upload it to IG, it'll already animate. Okay, just like a small movie. So we're not going to overthink this right here, but if I just click on one of these basic animations, right? So that is the rise. So everything is kind of floating up. Pan, see everything kind of panning in from the left to the right. Or fade, if we could do a scale. So you can really get creative with the animations. For me, I'm not going to make it too over the top, but I do want to add some kind of animation. That's pretty cool. Maybe a block one, or neon, photo movement. So whatever the case might be. Actually, we're going to go to, I like the tumble. I like the tumble effect. So the tumble effect, we're going to use that one. So I'll click on it, and it's going to last for 5 seconds. I might be able to make it a little bit longer. So let's just go 15, and let's see. Now, the animation is probably not going to take 15 seconds because everything comes in at the same time. So if I hit play, that's it. So I really need about 5 seconds of the animation. So let's go back, change this from 15. Let's go back to 5 and just keep it at that. All right, just something nice and simple. So we hit play, and boom. We have our graphic for MLK Day. Just something nice, professional. It looks nice, and it'll really show well on the IG story feed, right? So let's close this out. And we're going to call this MLK animation. All right, animation. And we'll go over here to download. Now, this is going to download as a video. So we're just going to keep it at that. And there's only one of these movies. So we're just going to keep it like that, download. And it's going to take several seconds to download. And then once we download, it should appear in my app, where I can just automatically on the 17th, I can upload it to IG as a part of my story, and it can be used. So it's almost done downloading. There it is. And so we'll give it a hot second for it to populate over into the app, and then we'll close it out. So hopefully you've learned something about creating an Instagram story post using Canva. Again, we just used MLK as a way of creating some kind of content. But yeah, the story is a way that businesses, schools, everybody's using IG story just to kind of pump up themselves and advertise different things. So let's go ahead and check. Before I show you guys, let me pull it up on my phone. There's home. And let's see. All righty, it is there. So let's go check it out real quick. Come on, mouse, where are you? There we go. Okay, so there it is in my IG in the app. And so all I have to do is on the 17th, upload it, and we're good to go, right? So those are some ways that you can use IG Story to, for your brand, for whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever content you're trying to create, whatever message you're trying to get across. Using Canva to create IG Story graphics is a wonderful way to go. Of course, you can use your phone because it has some built-in tools that will help you communicate your message, but also using Canva is a wonderful way for you to be a little bit more professional, and you can really think about the content that you want to create, and make it nice and look professional. All right. So again, hopefully you've learned something tonight, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way, and also ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime I drop a brand new video. And with that, guys, go ahead and check out this video right here. Again, it's another overview of Canva. I talked about it at the beginning of the video, and hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. All right. Until the next video, please take care, be safe, and thanks for watching. Peace out.